Talking about?
When we spoke last year, or maybe a little bit before last year, when we started off speaking, we were talking about food. There was absolutely no problem. And you made a few personal comments, and I asked you to refrain from that. And then you did it again.
Well, wait, by personal comments, what do you mean? You're saying that when I said something about are you married or something, that's a personal comment?
No way. Aside from that part. Either way, I'm just trying to understand why you're slandering my name.
I don't know. I mean, slander is when you actually lie about somebody. It's not when you tell the truth. If you tell the truth, it's... See, so, what? Hold on, because you asked me a question, so I'm trying to help you understand this, because we're from two different parts of the world, right? Okay, Xave?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter, because you're from different... That's what Dr. Sebi talks about all day, is that Dr. Sebi talks about people being different, right? I know you might be upset, but can you please calm yourself? Can you please just stay calm? Because I can explain what you asked me to explain. Now, I am sworn to my which means I try to live in truth, okay? So what happens is, if I say something like, are you married, or I would like to marry you, it's actually doing you an honor, because I'm actually asking you, do you have somebody to... It's not a compliment, it's actually what a man should do to any woman that he sees that's a black woman. If you see a black woman and you're a black man, you're supposed to make sure she has somebody protecting her, providing for her, assisting her. Okay? So it's not disrespect or anything like that. Now that's the only thing that could be considered possibly personal that I could have addressed you on. But what I want to know, honestly, I mean, you don't have to answer, but it's just, why couldn't I get a phone call when I was trying to work with you? Why does there have to be something negative? Why does there have to be something...
Hold on. Now let me speak. I wasn't available. You never said you wanted an appointment time for us to sit down. And I said there's nothing was wrong with us working together. There's absolutely nothing. You also had another associate who hit me up, and I was talking to her just fine.
I don't know who your associate is. Who is it?
No, your associate.
No, who is the associate? Because I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me find her so that I can tell you exactly.
Because it might be somebody that betrayed me, and
Oh, I don't know anything about that. She was actually speaking highly of you. She was not saying anything negative at all. It's just that I've gotten today alone, not counting yesterday or the day before, people saying that she was speaking negatively about me, and I'm trying to understand how that would even come about. It's a little confusing.
Okay, so when you say somebody said speaking... No, what is speaking negative? What is speaking negative? Can you define that?
Before, instead of me saying something about you, I said I didn't even respond to the people that have said something. I said, let me call you directly so that we can handle it as a boss, just to find out exactly what's happening with you, even why you're even speaking about me in a light for it to come across as negative.
What could be, what, can you make a quote?
Wait, no, let me finish. Before I say what negative is, a lot of people have different things or consider different things negative. I can't say that what you consider negative, I will consider negative, or vice versa. Everybody is different. So I will go on to say what they explained to me, but what I'm trying to understand from you is why there was any type of talking about me as though I've done something to you. When you spoke to me about us working together, and you said that you wanted to work directly with my father. What did I say? I sent you an inbox and I said, you should contact Sama. She works directly with my father.
And she said she doesn't. She acted like she doesn't.
She works. She lives up at she runs the center.
She act like she did not know anything. So that might be what you might have saw me addressing, because I might have said Xave and Sama do not work with Dr. Sebi, or I might have said when I talked to Patsy, she said that her daughters do not work. She said she can assure me that you do not work with Dr. Sebi. Okay. But when I asked her, I said Sama and Xave. So,
okay.
you know, I don't believe, I can go check my messages, but I don't believe that she separated the two. Maybe that was a mistake. She could have been tired. She could have been sleepy, but.
No, that's my mom. No, that was my mom. It's not about, separating, because even if it was the both of us together, I know for a fact that I do not work for him or with him anymore, so that's not why. You wouldn't be lying about that.
But I'm talking about Sama too, though. So that seems like a if you can understand the frustration that might come from that. If I'm asking you and you say go ask Sama, and then I hit up Sama and Sama's like, I don't know what you're talking about, and then I ask Patsy and Patsy's like, they don't work for him anymore. I can assure you that. I literally got her quote saying that. So
I actually have my mom's inboxes, and you specifically asked about me, and then you said someone works at Village. She's there now. If you look at her page and you look at all of her posts, it's at the Village.
I mean, I'm not looking at her page anymore because, like I said, she acted as if she could not respond or she did not know, all of those sorts of things. So now you said why? Now you said no. Excuse me, because you said excuse me. You said. No, what I'm saying is, first of all, you have not even proved that I said anything negative that was untrue. So far, everything I have said has been true. So far, everything. So can you please show me one thing that is negative? Because let's not say negative. Let's say untrue. Because there's no such thing as negative in my culture. We have agreeable and we have disagreeable. Well, you should learn about it. But we have agreeable and we have disagreeable.
I know about my aunt.
Well, you know of my aunt. There's always more for us to learn. There's always more for us to learn. There's more for us always to learn, and that is exciting about life.
All I'm asking you to do is refrain.
No, I'm asking you to quote one thing said that I said. Can you say one thing that I said negative, please?
I can actually screenshot what I can.
No, you can actually say it right now. I'm listening to you, sweetheart.
No. I can actually screenshot it.
No, what I'm saying is you've actually been you've been talking your mouth this whole time, and I kept asking you, what are the things, and you have not said it, and you've danced around it. Can you say one negative thing that I said about you?
I'm not dancing around anything.
I'm asking you to say one negative thing I've said about you that's untrue.
Okay, so here's what. The young lady Malachi Kai is the one that was your associate. She's
Okay.
the one that reached out to me.
Okay. Now, moving on from that, can you say one of the lies or untruths that I said that is negative about you? If I said anything untrue about you, I would like to apologize about it, but I don't know anything. No, what I'm saying is I don't know of anything that's negative. Can you say one negative thing that I've said about you? Can you please do that? Because you've said a lot.
Okay, so here's what. Instead of you speaking negatively or positively,
can you please say one thing that I've said, please? Because you're dancing right now and you're playing games.
Okay.
Come on now. Don't play games. Come on. This is real. We are adults. This is a real world.
Are you done speaking now?
No, I'm not done speaking until you can speak one thing you can quote me on one thing that I've said that is untrue about you. Can you please say one thing? That's what I'm asking you.
I do have lawyers. I would prefer.
No, can you please just say one untrue thing I said? Can you please say one untrue thing I've said? Can you say one untrue thing I've said? Also, I'm not scared of lawyers, first of all, but can you say one untrue thing I've said? Can you say one untrue thing I've said? Can you say one untrue thing I've said? Because it doesn't matter if you perceive it as negative, if it's true. If it's not true, then you're a liar. You're a liar. Okay?
Okay. Well, if that's how you feel.
No, I'm saying, can you say one thing that's untrue? One thing that's untrue that I said. What is negative that I said? I keep asking you.
I said to you that I can send you the screenshots of many different people coming.
I mean, you can send a screenshot, but what I'm saying is, sweetheart, can you quote me on one thing yourself? Like, can you show a screenshot of me saying something that's untrue? There's a difference. Hold on one second. There is a difference. Excuse me. There's a difference between somebody saying I said something and me saying I said something. I did not say anything and you can't prove it, bitch. Stupid bitch. bitch. Oh yeah, that was xave, everybody, bullshitting for the world. They did we can get the quotes. I will find the video clips where Dr. Sebi talks about his daughter and wife still in the business. I'm not sure if it's Ma or xave or Patsy or I'm not sure which one he talks about, but he talks about his wife and daughter trying to steal the business from him. So it's really sad that this is what's going on, and that families falling apart and not working together. And we really want to rectify this. We really want to get the science right. Actually, I actually don't care if we actually agree. I don't care about that, and I don't care if we dwell together. I do not care if we dwell. We do not have to dwell in the same living space or work together, beloved. But we're gonna be on point about what we do out here. And it is so crazy that, it's obvious that she's saying, okay, a year ago I was asking her for help. I was asking to work with her. I was telling her I was gonna make a website, that I was gonna make some shows, and that I was also trying to direct some other people like Chef Aki and many others, and I've actually been directing the whole conscious community to go back to Dr. Sebi. And this whole time she's been sitting up here ignoring my messages and responding to like little pieces of them, picking what she wants to respond to, playing, dancing around. Like, how can I ask you a question like, hey, I'm trying to find fonio or terosinte. Where can I get some healthy food from? And then you come back to me like, can you please stop talking about personal things to me? I'm like, well, if you feel something is personal, you could honestly block me. Like, it's Facebook, it's social media. I have freedom of speech. You know what I mean? I have freedom of speech. This is what some of these people don't understand. And then you're not an American citizen. And then I'm not even probably American citizen. I'm indigenous. So that's just, for the record. Yeah. So, sweetheart, you really got to understand that the world is much bigger than y'all really perceive. And also, you should never try to go against somebody who's in your corner. Never go against somebody who's in your corner, because that's just foolish. You have 1,000,001 people out here trying to tear down what we're doing. And you choose to start mess with me and threaten me. Have you gone to law school? You talking about you got a lawyer. Have you studied law yourself, though? That if you have a lawyer, that means you are a poor soul, or you are disabled, or you are ignorant, or you are illiterate. I don't need a lawyer. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, you really got to grow up, and you really got to get real and stop bullshitting yourself and bullshitting the people. For real. I love you, black woman. I love you, xave. I love you, Sama. I love Dr. Sebi. But y'all gotta do better. Dr. Sebi even himself, I know he loved women. It's fucked up, because I've heard women out here talking about they called Dr. Sebi, and they called the office and they did the same thing I did, called, email, and then boom, Dr. Sebi called him on the cell phone. You know what I mean? But me, I'm sitting up here trying to work with him as a man, and I can't get a response. I understand his perspectives about men and men leadership. I've observed that. But, bro, you're going to have to make some time for me, man. Because, like I already told the Usha Village already yesterday, you're going to make time for me. Because I'm a force to be reckoned with. Why? Because I'm not normal. Also, I am what you call a prodigy, a child genius. So, with that being said, you happen to hold that which you guard that which I require. And it is mine to have because I am who that I am. You must understand that I am not any of these things that you may perceive. If you want to know what I am, you should ask me. But I am a force of nature. And you just so happen to have found the electric food which I was searching for. So, make some time for me, make some space for me, make some room in your heart, make some room in your mind. You're going to need to make a little bit of room because I'm going to come through there and sweep out a little bit of dirt, and I'm going to put in some beautiful flowers, and we're going to watch them grow. And we're going to grow a beautiful garden out of this new process. But things are going to change. And why are things going to change? Because I possess the skill to change it. I possess the power. You did not work for some of these companies that I work for and know the things that I know. You don't possess the skills that I know. Honestly, I could help each one of you easily improve your program. Yeah. So yeah. Well, that's it for today. I'm about to upload this. You guys have a good day. This is for the record. Huts up.